Alright guys, today I'm going to show you a couple of fun looking things. Hopefully you'll be able to see this. This is this little machine here. And then in this box we have another machine, which is this one here, and it comes with some wonderful looking shades. Now the first thing that you're going to be asking is, why does it look like I'm wearing a turtleneck, but it's really hair? Well, that's because right now it's coronavirus, so when you do crazy things, nobody's there to see it, unless you post it on YouTube, of course. But I wanted to do a little experiment, because ever since I was a kid, I always wanted a laser gun. You see those in movies with the galactics and all that. But now I have two, and I want to see which one is better. But what I didn't know when I was a kid was that I would be zapping my face with it. So here's the problem. The problem is that I have very particular hair, and what it does is it's curly. So what it does, it comes out of your skin, and then it hooks back into your skin, and that's really uncomfortable. So I've tried pretty much everything. I've tried shaving it off. I've now tried pulling hairs out. I've tried 2 different machines to sort of like get rid of the hair. So my last experiment, of course, is what we'll see here. This is the one thing that I hadn't done yet, was literally grab tweezers and pluck them all out one by one. And now I'm going to zap myself with both of these and see if this will actually do something to stop them from growing around here, because it's so painful, so many years of this stuff happening. So I want to see what it does. Anyway, let's get on with the review. I'm going to start with this one, and you'll see that it's slightly different the way you use this one compared to the other one. So you plug it into the wall, and this is the on button, this is the zap button. So make sure you know where that is. I usually use my thumb. There you go. Just hold it until it turns on. Don't forget your trusty goggles. Personally, when I use it, I use the goggles, and then I also close my eyes, right? Because it's dangerous. You don't look in here, okay? When the zappy light. Okay, cool. So I usually put it against my face or whatever, and then I'll use the top of my fingers on top of it to try to limit the amount of light that can go into my eyes. And then I'll start the zapping. And notice that this one here, when it zaps, it's pretty fast. Now, something I notice is as it gets here, close to this part, it gets pretty painful. And this is on the lowest setting. So if I were to crank this up, it gets to right there, under your chin, it really starts to, you can feel the heat. But anyway, that's how this one works. I'm going to shut it off, and I will do the other one because it's slightly different. On this one, it's more like a real laser gun.
Or blow dryer.
Right? It kind of looks like a blow dryer. Kind of ridiculous. They're both pretty loud, but this one's a little bit less loud, as you can see. And this one, actually, you can crank it up all the way to the most powerful when I use it. Now, of course, I'm not being very systematic. When you do it, you want to be as systematic as possible. Maybe go from one side and then slowly. You see, this one is not as fast as the other one. Even if I put it on the lowest setting, there's a huge delay between the shots of laser light. So that's something to think about if you decide to buy this one. And also, when I want to shut it off, it turns off the but the fan is still running, and that's kind of annoying. So those are the two little machines, and I'll be zapping away eventually, and then we'll see if that actually does what it's supposed to do, which is hopefully reduce the amount of hairs that grow, and then hopefully that'll also help me not getting that hair going out and then back into my skin. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It was extremely painful to go to this amount of length to test it out, but hopefully I will get some good results. And before I go, kids, don't ever try this at home. This is not something you want to try unless you have issues with your hair. Alright, see you in the next video.